Hi, I'm Pastor Jerry Omena II, and this show is called Soul Success. It's a show that we deal with your inner person, your inner man, who you really are, the essence of who you are. You know, success is not a destination. Success is an experience. It's a journey. We have success every day. We have failures every day. We have problems and situations. We have joy. We have peace every day. How does your inner man, your inner person, the essence of who you are, how do you deal with these issues, both good and bad, both the rain and the sunshine? Because we understand if success is an experience and it's every day, who you really are matters and whether you can enjoy your success or not enjoy it. You know, I have a testimony. My mama said to me when I was 30 years old, she said, boy, you make more money I've ever made in my life. You got more women you can shake a stick at. You got a house on the hill and 2 cars in the garage, and yet you're miserable. And I was miserable because there were some things I could not forgive myself about. I kept beating myself up. I kept feeling like I wasn't good enough. I kept feeling like I needed to prove something to somebody. And because of all those things, I could not enjoy success. That's why I've got my testimony with you, and I want to help you as you go through your journey of success. I want to help you with your inner man. Speaking of your inner man, I want to talk about this experience of success. You know, when people get up and they tell you that they made it on their own, you know the story, how they came here broke and they worked themselves up and they pulled themselves by the bootstrap and they act like they did it on their own and now they're this grand success story. That's a bunch of crap. Let me tell you this, saints and friends, nobody makes it to the top by themselves. Nobody makes it to the top by themselves, including you. I want to share with you today some lessons that I think you need to know. Number 1 is that you need God. Number 2, you need your team. You need a team around you that will help you get to the top of the mountain for which you are trying to achieve. No one makes it on their own. I've had so many friends and mentors and others that have helped me to get where I wanted to go, and I want to share this lesson with you today. I'm titling this message, The Soul Train. Yeah, that's right, the Soul Train. Who's your team? Who's on your train? Who are the people around you that you surrounded yourself with as you go through this journey of success? It is important that you have the right team, the right people on your train. Many of us got a lot of people who carry a lot of weight. We're trying to be the Messiah to them. We're trying to be a daddy to them, a father to them, a mother to them. We're trying to help them and help them and help them. Then we get depleted ourselves. Or people are taking. And the question is, who's feeding into you? Who's helping you? Who's motivating you? Who has your back? Who has your front? Who can you go to in those dark hours? Who can you go to when you need to celebrate? I want to share that with you real quick. In your darkest hours, you can't tell everybody about what's going on. But in your shining hours, you can't tell everybody that you're shining because some people be jealous and they'll hate on you. And when you're in your darkest moment, they'll tell all your business. So here's my lesson. You need a soul train. You need a team that will help you succeed. Let's talk about it. There are 3 elements I want to talk about quickly. 1, you need a gardener. That's right, a gardener. Who's a gardener? Someone who loves you unconditionally. Someone that will plant seeds in your life. They will not only plant the seeds, they will water the seed. They will plant seeds into your life and they will water the seed into your life. It is that person that you can go to that they are loyal to you beyond a fault, to a fault. They love you regardless of what's going on, that you can go to them in your deepest hour, your strongest hour, in the sunshine or in the rain. And they will have open arms saying, I love you for who you are. You need someone, whether it's your wife, your mom, your dad, your best friend, who loves you unconditionally, loves you to a fault, that you know it's a safe place to go no matter what's happening. That's your gardener who's planting seeds of love and wisdom, giving you all the things you need, that you know is a safe place that you can call home, and then they water it too. They water with that precious gift of love, unconditional love. That gardener is someone that you can go to no matter what's happening. If you don't have somebody like that, get a dog, because a dog is going to love you regardless. When you come home, that dog's going to run up to you. When you come home, that dog is going to bark because he needs you to feed that dog. So if you can't find a person who's a gardener, get a dog. Second, you need iron. That's right, iron. Iron sharpens iron. You need that person, whether it's a male or female, who is going to tell you whether your breath smells good or whether your breath smells bad. They are going to give it to you straight. They're going to be there for you. They're going to love you, but they're also going to tell you when you mess up, and they're going to tell you when you do well. Now, this is very important. Iron sharpens iron. And when the iron is sharpening the iron, it's a two-edged sword. You don't want anybody who's going to just be critical of you and tell you what you did wrong, and they're always giving you constructive criticism. When I say iron, you need somebody who will give you constructive criticism, but they will also give you your glory when you do well. They will celebrate with you. They will love that you're doing well. They will be happy because you're happy. They will be joyful because you're joyful. They will celebrate you in your good times, but they'll also be there in your bad times. The good thing about an iron, which is different from the gardener, they're going to tell you to your face when you messed up. They're going to help you when you do well. They're going to be an encourager and motivator. Now, here's the key to iron. It is somebody that you respect, someone that you can give and submit to them and say, I'm not going to be defensive. I'm going to listen to what you have to say. And I know that the advice that you're giving me is out of love. Let me go back to that. When you're dealing with iron, you have to have somebody that you trust and respect, that you have faith in, that when they give you constructive criticism, you don't get defensive. That when they do give you advice, you receive it. You submit yourself to them because you understand that what they are giving you is out of love. Whether it is criticism or whether they're giving you your flowers, you know it's out of love. Finally, you need a game changer in your life. We talked about the gardener. We talked about the iron. Now the game changer. Who's a game changer? That mentor that can open up doors that you can't open yourself. I'm not talking about a mentor who's going to take you and hold you by the hand. That's fine. I'm talking about a game changer. Everybody in our life who is going to experience success needs somebody who can bring us to the dance that we couldn't get in if we were by ourselves. You need somebody who can get you to a table that you couldn't get to if it was just up to you. You need somebody that can unlock doors that you can't unlock yourself. You need somebody that can get you into room, get you opportunities, get you on platforms that you can't get there by yourself. You need a game changer in your life. There is not one person who's gone to the mountaintop that did not have somebody else that opened the door, gave them an opportunity, gave them a platform, said, hey, I believe in you. For whatever reason, there's something in you that I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to unlock this lock and I'm going to let you in. You need a mentor. Someone who will say to you, I believe in you, and I'm going to give you this opportunity. Now, the game changer may not be a friend. A game changer may be somebody of a different color. A game changer may be somebody of a different gender. A game changer may be somebody of a different religion. That's fine, because they're not your iron and they're not your gardener. They're a mentor to unlock doors. Do not tell your business to your mentor, to your game changer. You tell it to your gardener. You tell it to the iron that's in your life. Your mentor, the game changer in your life, you never want to tell them about all your personal stuff. Here's why. I've been mentoring people. I've opened doors for people. I may not know a lot about you. If you start sharing some of your personal stuff, I may change my mind. I'm like, ooh, that person's messy. Or, I don't know, but I spent 25 years building this. I'm not sure. This person's telling me a whole bunch of stuff I don't know about them. The person who can open up the doors for you are also the person who can make sure that door stays shut. So you never want to be confessing things to your mentor that you should be confessing to your gardener. The mentor is to open doors for you. You are to keep it professional. And I want to talk about that. When you have a game changer in your life, a mentor, somebody who believes in you, somebody who's willing to open up doors for you, somebody who's willing to give you platforms. I want to give you an example. My good friend, Bob Took, love Bob Took. Bob Took was on a show, television show called The Bob Mueller Show. Bob Mueller deals with politics and civics and things that are happening, current events in the city. Bob Mueller called Bob Took and said, Bob, I need you to be on the show. Bob Took said, you know, have you heard of a guy named Jerry Maynard? He goes, yeah, the council person. He goes, yeah, you need to put him on your show. He's even better than I am. You need to give him a shot. Bob didn't have to do that, but he did. He unlocked a door that I could not unlock myself. After he did that, I was on the Bob Mueller show for over 10 years. It helped elevate my profile in the city. It allowed me to reach millions of people that I would not have been able to reach on television on a major station, ABC News. That's what I mean by a game changer. When you have mentors, there will be a couple of types of mentors, and I wanted to give you some advice on that. One is the mentor like Bob. They don't want anything in return. They believe in you, and they want to see you succeed. Then there's two. There's that game changer who's looking for their own team. They're looking for someone like you that they will open up doors for, but then they expect you to be on their team to help them accomplish their agenda. And then three, that mentor that you and that mentor have decided that you are going to take it beyond professional and maybe enter into some intimate arrangement or intimate relationship. The first two speak for themselves. I want to warn you about the third type. When you get a game changer, women or men, and you decide to make it personal with that mentor, to protect your soul, make sure that you find out what the expectations of that game changer is and what your expectations are. You don't want to sell your soul, and you don't want to get your heart broke. I have seen too many times, and I'm going to be frank, where women will go to men who are in power, who have resources and abilities to open the door, and it is a pure platonic professional relationship. I've also seen where women know that a certain guy or likes them, has an interest in them, and they say, you know what, let me leverage that. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. Listen, I'm not hating on anybody's game. But what you have to be careful is to make sure that that game changer understands what the relationship is and what it's not. And then you, to protect your soul, need to understand what the expectation is of that game changer. I don't know of any game changer, person who has been successful, who once they mentor someone and they are intimate with that person, does not expect loyalty. Let me give you a great example, because I want to help you not to make mistakes. Can you imagine if the Lakers opened up the door for you and you were able to get an opportunity with the Lakers, and then all of a sudden the president of the Lakers sees you in a Boston Celtics jersey at the Boston Celtics game? They're not going to be too happy. Here's why. Most successful men and women who have made it to the top, they have made it to the top because of years of work, leveraging their resources, networking, and getting there. And they will expect a sense of loyalty from you if you receive their assistance, advice, and help. You need to determine as a person, what are the guardrails and the scope of that loyalty? Because I'm here to tell you, every mentor who will help you, and if you guys go personal, they will expect loyalty. To protect your heart, make sure that you have good understanding of expectations, of what that mentor wants and what you want, so that you don't sell your soul, so that you don't regret that relationship, so that you don't feel guilt and shame because it went too far or it crossed the line. I'm here to tell you that mentoring and mentorees who receive the mentoring, it is the greatest thing in the world when you can sow back or give back, and then you can help someone come up and achieve their dreams. What I'm warning you is to make sure that that relationship is healthy and that the expectations on both sides is understandable and you have both consented to the terms and conditions. My name is Jerry Maynard. This is Soul Success. I need to make sure you got your soul train right. Who's your team? You need a gardener, you need iron, and you need a mentor/game changer. When you have that team, there's no limits to what God can take you to. There's no mountaintop that you can't reach. This is Soul Success. My name is Pastor Jerry Maynard, and I'm so glad you joined us on today.